see here. Crook it. There we go. Hey YouTube. Nova Piper here. Having some of that Sumatra coffee from the Bean Piper Chris. It's pretty smooth. I don't think I put enough beans in it. It's enough beans for normal people, but it's not how I drink coffee. I'll take enough beans to make like a pot and a half, 2 pots of coffee or whatever, and stick it in one of them cups. Go crazy. But yeah, it's pretty smooth coffee. Appreciate that. It's awesome. Never have enough coffee. And drinking it out of my favorite coffee cup. I ground it up and did it in my stainless steel percolator. Smoking my Brick Black Morta Rhodesian. And what I'm really excited about it is what I'm smoking in it is some esoterica Penzance that Bean Piper was nice enough to send to a bunch of us. I seen yesterday a bunch of people, same thing. Oh look, coffee and Penzance, awesome. So yeah, I've never had it before. I've always wanted to try it. It's next to impossible to get, and it's hard to get your hands on. So yeah, it's awesome. Didn't have a whole bunch, so I just I'm trying to get 2 bowls out of it, so I'll just kind of put it in a normal sized bowl. If I had, oh man, I'd love to just smoke a big ass bowl of it, but I should have enough for about 2 bowls, 2 little bowls, which is great. Now it's not as strong as the English blends that I used to smoking. Strong as in like the amount of Latakia. It's definitely, you can detect it, but I'm being kind of careful with it because I've been reading that it can give you quite a nicotine hit, and I'm kind of a nicotine lightweight. I was smoking Condor yesterday or the day before, or yesterday maybe. Oh, anyway, I got all nicotine sick off of that. I finished the bowl, but oh man, it was killing me. Yeah, this is pretty sweet tobacco. It's really good. It's good. It's really sweet. You can feel the taste of Virginia in there. That's where the sweetness is most likely coming from. Like I say, I smoke a lot of really strong English blends, and it's most likely a lot of Latakia in the tobacco that I smoke, so there's not much room left over for Virginia and stuff. Trying to smoke it slow. That's really hard for me. Yeah, it's got that oily to it. It's my very rudimental, basic, comments I make about tobacco. I can't pick out 20 different components in it or anything like that. I kind of break my English down into oily, leathery, and smoky. I don't really like just smoky Latakia. It's got to have a bit of that oily taste or a bit of that leathery taste to it, or else I'm not really a fan of it. But this has the oily. It's more oily than leathery. Now, of course, I'm only about a third of the way into it, so it may change. I'm gonna open that hole up a bit. That's why I like the tapered bits, right? I always use the skinny end to open up the draft hole if I tamp it too hard. Oh, that's better. Yeah, it's pretty smooth stuff. I would definitely smoke this stuff again. You gotta smoke it, a few bowls of it before you really get a feel for the tobacco anyway. This is pretty sweet. It's pretty smooth. It's not it's about a mild, mild strength. It was a bit damp. I dried it out a little bit. It's still a little bit wetter than what I'm used to, but I thought I'd try it this way. The next bowl I'll dry it out a little bit more. Yeah, you can really coat your mouth too. It's definitely got that oily taste to it though. Yep. Geez, I wish I would have made that coffee stronger. It's pretty smooth. I'm gonna have to. The next pot I do, I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna really jack her up, Chris. It's good coffee though. It's really smooth. It doesn't seem as dark. The coffee doesn't seem as dark as what I usually get now. I don't really know how to review coffee, for Christ's sakes, right? But it's I don't know. I drank it my whole life. I don't know why I can't, but I like it really dark and really strong. Really strong. And if I go around to the local shops and stuff, I always gotta. Coffee's not strong enough. I always gotta get them to throw espresso shots in it. If I go to Starbucks, I always get the regular coffee. I don't get the dark stuff because they change it. I like consistency kind of thing. I like my coffee to always taste the same. You know what to expect. But I find Starbucks, I don't know, they have 3 different roasts, I think, and they have stupid friggin' names for them. I always just say, give me the medium stuff. Give me a big cup, and I try to use their fancy. I said, no, it's the biggest. But I always find sometimes if I know them, if I'm a return customer, you kind of get to know them, and I'll say, hey, do me a pour over. That's how I like it. Starbucks. Then I don't care what it is, man. As long as it's a pour over, it's fantastic. Yeah, this is good though. Yep. A grinder though, it gets clogged. So I gotta always the beans are so greasy. Actually went out. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting good. It's getting good. This is good. Yeah, I've always wanted to try Penzance. See what it's all about, and it's it's too bad because it's hard to tell just from a bowl or two. I'd like to get my hands on some. I always keep my eye out. I'm not going out of my way to get it, but if I'm buying some tobacco and I can find it somewhere, I'm definitely going to get some. It's starting to cloud over. It's going to rain like a son of a bitch for like 3 days. It is good. Trying to think like of an English blend that I smoke or that I have smoked and try to compare it. Now, a lot of people who aren't in the same as me in Virginia, a lot of people that aren't in English be like, oh, it all tastes the same, right? And I'm kind of the same way with Virginias, especially that, as Ben has pointed out to me, that bright Virginia. I know it's a little bit different. Oh, my neighbor. Hey, Fred.
Hey, Jim.
How you doing, buddy?
Mind if I come down?
Yeah, if you don't break your neck.
Okay.
Careful now. Anyway, here comes Fred. I'll let you all go. And I'll take care.